Welcome, everyone. Welcome to purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, we're going to be reading for the water signs Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I am looking at the week of October 29th through November 4th. Guys, we've made it to November. Can you believe it? So I will timestamp. I will start with the collective reading and then we will individually read for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Don't forget, guys, 3 different platforms, and you can find our personal readings in the Etsy shop. The link is always in the description box of my videos. All right, guys, we did talk about the astrology already. We did that on Sunday night. And then last night we posted the water signs. So I'm sorry, the fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is already posted. And the astrology says that this is decision making time for the water signs. Some of you are going to feel like you're ahead of this energy, and some of you are going to feel like this came out of nowhere. For those of you that feel this came out of nowhere energy, you can very much think that eclipse on October 28th for that energy. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start our timestamps and get started. I am struggling a little bit with the stream, guys. I'm having to do it from my phone, and it's being a total pain in the butt. So the comments are hard for me to see. Luckily, I see Diana on YouTube, guys. I do have moderators, so hopefully everyone can see everyone okay. I see Miss Al was here earlier. Hi, Miss Al. But don't forget, guys, we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. All right, so we are going to use the astrology cards. We did this yesterday. We used them for collective masculine and feminine energy reading, and then I used them for the energy of the week. And we're going to do that again with the water signs. All right, let's start with the collective reading. And let's do 228. So just a quick check-in, masculine, feminine, and our bridging energy. All right, let's start masculine energy first. Neptune pops out, the dreams card. The week we're looking at, October 29th through November 4th, we do have a Venus and Neptune opposition. There's an opposition. All right, let's look at feminine energy. We have Chiron coming out. This is the wounded warrior, the healing card. There's something about growth, spiritual growth. All right, let's look at the bridging energy. So 2 cards comes out. There's an opportunity, and 3rd house is here. 3rd house, this is perception, how we perceive information, how we take things in, speech, thoughts. Social media is on here. So definitely a big opportunity, masculine, feminine. I feel like for masculine, the dreams card, I mean, there definitely could be a message there, especially if you guys are dreaming about your divine masculine. But I feel like this is more about divine masculine chasing their dreams or going after their dreams. And I feel like it has something to do with the healing work that the feminine energy has been through. And that is bringing in this opportunity with 3rd house. So, guys, go check your 3rd house on your own personal birth chart. And there definitely could be some big messages there. Look at that Aries on the bottom. All right, let's clarify a little bit. Let's look at that Neptune energy. Look at that. Page of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like it's just big confirmation of what I said, going after their dreams. And masculine energy is very focused on pentacles right now. It is a very material world for masculine energy right now. Pay attention to not only just your divine masculine energy, but the masculine energy around you collectively. Pay attention to how they're behaving. Are you seeing more aggression from masculine energy? Are you seeing more impatience or frustration coming from masculine energy? They're definitely going through it and have been going through it. But definitely, I get this energy like coming out the other side, breaking through the other side. The King of Pentacles is that protector and provider energy that I'm always talking about. And the Page of Pentacles is like a student learning how to be this protector and this provider. All right, feminine energy. Here's what you're healing. Ten of Wands comes out. And Ten of Cups comes out. So 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands, there's definitely some completion here, and I felt that. I felt like feminine energy had done some sort of massive healing, some sort of like, this is like big ascension lift type of energy here. I'm not saying that there's not wounding in the feminine energy, but it's like there's been so much healing. This feminine energy is not the same person. And so the 10's coming out, I feel like is a big confirmation of that. That's the completion here. And the 10 of Wands is that I'm getting this energy of not only just putting the burdens of everyone else on your shoulders, or making other people's burdens your burdens, but it was like, this is about the wands for some reason is giving me this energy of being really focused and caring what other people thought, right? Like what their opinion was, something like that. And 10 of Cups is here, and 10 of Cups is like emotional contentment. This is divine feminine that went after what made her happy and stopped caring what other people thought, right? All right, so the opportunity here, we have the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands coming out. These two cards are your bridging energy, and they mean exactly what these two cards mean, okay? So remember, it's like there was this opportunity with your thoughts, with the way you perceive something. And with the Five of Swords, this is telling me like your thoughts. And the Nine of Wands is like stepping away, looking at it from a different perspective. There's going to be an opportunity for you to understand something about this masculine and feminine journey that you've been on. And you've been doing something for a long time. It's been holding you up. So it's like whatever you understand brings in this new opportunity. On the bottom is the Two of Wands. So I'm going to say the Wands and the Pentacles are what's sticking out to me today. So it's going to be more Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, I am going to do a quick head, heart, higher self. Let's start masculine energy first. The Have Faith card comes out. Look at that, going after their dreams. Discovering life purpose is in the heart space. So masculine energy going after purpose. And take off your mask. It's going to be my twin flame clue card. So the numbers are sticking out to me. 22, 11, and 29. 222911. 222911. Masculine energy is definitely having to face the journey that they're on. All right, feminine energy. We have self-sabotage here. And there is this energy of you went through so much. And I'm not really getting, it's more of like this victim consciousness type of energy. I'm not really getting like you will self-sabotage or like you'll go backwards. I'm not getting like 2 steps forwards, 3 steps back for feminine energy. But I think what the self-sabotage is more of like a victim consciousness, more of like, why did I have to go through this so that this energy could um, ascend, right? So this energy could awaken. So this energy could follow their purpose and, follow their dreams. And what I'm going to say to you, I'm going to step on little toes here. Ready? What I'm going to say to you is that's only the case if you're focused on the person and not the purpose. Inner child is in the heart space. I do feel like there's some messaging going back and forth here. It's like discover your life's purpose is coming from feminine energy. It's definitely like what feminine is telling masculine. And I do feel like masculine is confirming that that is what they're trying to go to. But I'm getting like this is like, I'm almost getting like the feminine energy is giving masculine energy direction. Like this is where you're supposed to be going. And then masculine energy is telling feminine energy inner child. There could definitely be some inner child wounds coming up for divine feminine, especially for those of you that have been working like actively working your healing journey, whether you're doing shadow work or whatever it is that you're doing. It's like you're noticing that some inner child wounds are being brought up, and most likely these are wounds that you've buried very very deep, right? And definitely thought that you had like overcome and healed from the situation, but really you just ignored the situation. So there could definitely be some victim consciousness happening here for feminine, like why me, woe me, that type of energy. And I'm also picking up like a little bit of unfairness, a little bit of unfair, like there doesn't seem to be balance. The interesting thing is that whatever is happening here, it's like this had to happen first. I'm definitely getting that energy. Like this energy had to go through the gate first. Sandra. All right. See everybody coming in. Okay, guidance is here. We got freedom. It says you're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. That's definitely going to be some divine feminine energy there, especially with that victim consciousness coming out. And I just want to say the numbers again for divine feminine: 21612, 21612. Responsibility comes out. You're aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love that you express. You're aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love that you express. Be responsible for your thoughts. Lee Spice, hello. I love that this card is coming out. Spirit's really kind of been, this is the lesson I feel like for me this week, is responsibility. It's like we definitely have to get out of this energy of blaming others for whatever our own issues are, right? Like there's definitely that happening to us, I feel like collectively, right? I feel like for some of us that is easier than for others. Like some of us, we easily take the blame of everyone, right? Like it's like we easily take on that weight. But then for others, it's like they don't take any responsibility whatsoever, let alone everyone else, right? All right, I feel like there's one more. I feel like that was a little bit of feminine, masculine, and now we're going to get one for both. Look at that. Acceptance, my new favorite word. Have mercy. It says you're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Not only has acceptance been my lesson lately, released for the whole month of October, guys, I just realized too that, we're at the end of October, so I will be doing I will start focusing on the November Twin Flame current energy update here pretty soon. But that's what we called October's was acceptance. And the whole month of October was definitely a lesson in acceptance for me. But now I've noticed just within the last few days that the new lesson that's coming in for all of us, I feel collectively. Hi Jenna, it's going to be this is going to be detachment. We are going to be focusing on the art of detachment. That's definitely where spirit has had me in the last few days. And I feel like that's what's coming for us next. And I promise you, like, if someone would have told me, 3 years ago that I was going to be going through all these experiences so quickly and that I was going to be learning all these lessons so quickly, and I'm not saying like I've learned them and I'm perfect and whatever, like, no, clearly I need lots of practice. Everyone does. But there's definitely this energy of um, like the detachment in itself. Like I wish when we were born, we came with a book, that taught us about detachment. You know what I mean? And detachment, I mean from everything. I'm not talking about just people, places, things, this type of thing. I'm talking about detaching from the outcome, right? Like we have these expectations and we think things are supposed to go a certain way. And it's like and that's why we had to learn acceptance, right? Because things don't always go our way. But it's like now, not only are we learning acceptance, we're learning how to detach from those things that we expected, right? All right, guys, that's going to be your collective reading. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly and we will start with Cancer. Least Life, transformation always has a reward. So true. All right, guys, so we're going to use the numinous for energy of the week. I'm going to use the energy oracle for the main spread. I'm going to stick with the regular old Rider-Waite to clarify. I did pull out Sacred Traveler for guidance. And then we will close it out, of course, with the Moonology oracle. All right, Cancer, let's timestamp. Let's do 1730 for Cancer. Cancer, this is going to be for October 29th through November 4th. October 29th through November 4th. We're looking at the week after the eclipse. Look at this. First house comes out, the self. On the bottom, conjunction. So there's some form of empowerment. I would definitely say, Cancer, go check out your first house. What planets are in that first house? Something about an outlook and self-image or the way you're expressing yourself. The word entry point is on the card and that's sticking out to me. All right. We have a door to romance coming out as your challenge or obstacle, Cancer. We have the garden and the gate is lesson learned. The threes are sticking out to me, 3330. And let's look at the outcome, please. 1-5, appreciation. Something's changed, Cancer, and you're not necessarily wanting it to go back. Something's changed for you, Cancer, and originally you wanted it a different way. And now for some reason, it's like almost like maybe you see why it had to happen this way. And it's like you're totally cool with it now. Community is on the bottom. Just seeing the Devil card, Capricorn energy. I'm not sure if you're in trouble or not, Cancer. Remember, guys, I don't ever say like this is for your sun, moon, rising, nothing like that. I study the birth charts, guys. We have a piece of every single sign. That piece of the pie didn't just like fall out of the sky when you were born. So even if you don't have any planets, okay, in Cancer, that house is going to rule something, right? And imagine if Cancer is your first house. I'm just saying, I am Cancer rising. Cancer is my first house. It really just depends too on how you work your charts, how you do your charts. I do use the rising sign. So if you were going to watch it for only one sign, I would say that the one that's going to resonate the most for you would be your rising sign. But because I believe that, again, the guidance works for each piece, each part of our personal natal chart, then it's like it totally works and helps in a different way. So for me, Cancer rising, remember, rising is how you're seen, how you're perceived, right? So it's like there's some opportunity that I'm closing off. And I think that originally I wanted an opportunity like this. Love was my focus for a very long time. It's like as soon as I surrendered to the journey I was on, I mean, clearly PLR became my focus, right? And that is what has been my focus for quite some time. And it is an energy of like I'm comfortable here. I don't necessarily want to have to deal with any of this type of energy. And it's funny because originally I thought that I wanted something else. So I am very appreciative of where it's at. But I'm getting this energy like we're fixing to get in trouble because it's this energy like, and I don't mean in trouble, but like, spirit likes to give the spankings from time to time. But it's like this energy of we're locking ourselves up, right? Like we're closing ourselves out to something. The garden and the gate is really the key there, telling me that. All right, let's look at first house self. So we have 10 of Swords coming out. It's definitely a completion to something. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles comes out. I feel like that's big confirmation, right? Focused on your career, independence, money. The 6 of Pentacles comes out. The 6 of Swords comes out. So the 3s, 9s, and 6. Cancer, I'm going to say you're most likely seeing 3s everywhere. 3, 3, 3, 3. I have 6 of Cups. The Devil. I seen that Devil card when we were shuffling. And the 5 of Swords. Queen of Cups. Fool and the Hermit. On the bottom, the 8 of Cups. All right, so the challenge or obstacle, I've got 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and Queen of Cups. 9 of Pentacles is your independence. It's almost like I'm sensing, Cancer. 9 of Pentacles, see the little bird? I just recently learned that the little bird, the message was that she doesn't even have to. Okay, so the Pentacles are her garden. She built this garden, right? And she's very happy. She has everything she needs, right? That's her 9 Pentacles. But it's like she doesn't even have to go out of her garden to go get the 10th Pentacle. She sends that little bird. So it's like this energy of locked away. Not willing to open up to something, very focused on self. You could be focused on self because you're trying to make yourself financially independent, Cancer. I mean, definitely for me, Cancer rising, that's definitely going to be it. But with the 6 of Cups coming out, I'm getting this has something to do about your past. It could have something to do with children or even like childhood memories. And it could have something to do with a mom. Queen of Cups coming out. This is also my clue card for Divine Feminine. So lesson learned, you have the Garden and the Gate, Cancer. And the Garden and the Gate is a really specific card and it has a really direct message. It says that she's locked herself away in this garden because she feels safe there. She says that she has a key. She's actually wearing the key as a necklace and she can unlock this gate and go out at any time. And what's outside this gate is the universe, spirit, expansion, right? But she stays in her garden where she feels the safest, where she feels protected. Nothing can get at her. I'm also getting like nothing can take from her there either. So Six of Pentacles is here. Six of Pentacles is definitely about bringing balance, but I think it has something to do about assistance. You could be getting some sort of help. It could have something to do with a Capricorn energy, or the assistance could be breaking away from something that is unhealthy, it's toxic, it's binding you, right? And I feel like that's what it is. It's breaking away from something, because we have this Fool card here. It's like you finally leave the things that's binding you and you take the leap of faith. So lesson learned, outcome, you have appreciation. So I do feel like whatever is happening here, I feel like you actually take action to it, because we have the Six of Swords, which means that you're being guided, you're being shown. I do feel like you're going back and forth in your head whether you should do something or not. The Hermit tells me like you're really going within to find these answers, but I feel like this Hermit is more about spirit. Remember, major arcanas are like spirit's energy. So I feel like spirit's showing you a path. It's interesting, Cancer, because in my own reading, this morning I got this energy like this was going to be like really the whole month of November was going to be this energy of being shown the path, right? So it's like Eight of Cups is here. Eight of Cups, originally I thought you're walking away from something, and maybe you are, Cancer, because there is this Ten of Swords, like there is this permanent completion. I think what you're walking away from, are you ready? It's going to be your safe zone. It's going to be that place that you've built, that you've kept yourself in, that garden where you haven't had to go out and really like show yourself, really push yourself out there. Eight of Cups says you do, because Eight of Cups, remember, it does say, yes, you're walking away from something, but I think you're just walking away from that stagnant energy. All this energy is moving in a forward direction, and so is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups actually says that you're walking towards your Two of Cups. Remember that. And your Two of Cups, that's soulmate energy, that's partnership energy. That's my favorite, right? That I water you, you water me, and we grow together. So I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer energy that maybe gave up on love, maybe only focused on work, career. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to bring in some balance this week. You're definitely walking towards Two of Cup energy. Capricorn and Virgo came out very strongly. Aries also. All right, so here's the guidance. Fogged in, you have go slow and take time. Fellow travelers, you have support is all around you. And crossing bridges, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. All right, let's pull Moonology Oracle to close it out for Cancer. Trina says, I've been seeing 888 and 444. I've definitely been seeing the 8s and 4s too. Miss L, number synchronicities daily for me as well. Did you guys feel like they're getting to be more and more? I feel like we had this little pause where we didn't see anything for a little bit, and it was like a little quiet. And as we're working towards the end of this eclipse season, it's like, oh my gosh, they're coming in fast. All right, so here we go. Work through your fears. New moon in Cancer. Be bold and make the first move. Confidence is your key to success. And this is key because I feel like I can hear Spirit telling me to make sure to remind you, Cancer, take time to breathe out. But the go slow, take time. Like there's no energy here that says you need to rush and do this now. It's all forward moving energy. See how everybody's like going this way, but it's all moving in a very slow, thoughtful type of process. There's no rush here, Cancer. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we'll move on to Scorpio. I haven't been drinking very much of my tea, and I can totally tell in my throat. Etsy shop's been a little slow, guys. Don't forget, personal readings are going to be in my Etsy shop. Oh, thank you, Miss L. And link for that is always going to be in the description box of my videos. And guys, I do offer a special twin flame coupon. Personal readings are video recorded on demand. You are allowed to ask 2 questions. But yeah, like I haven't been doing a lot of readings, but my throat has definitely, my voice definitely struggling. And I feel like it's just, I was drinking so much tea, and I was drinking so much tea with honey, right? Like over the summer. I need to get back to the tea, definitely. I could definitely tell a difference in my throat, in my voice, and it's like it struggles without that honey. All right, Scorpio. You have stagnant energy because I got the shakes. And I don't mean like I got the shakes. I mean like, okay, here we go. Ready? There's the Kundalini yoga. Kundalini yoga. I've been practicing the yoga, and the special type of yoga. And there's this one new video that I started adding to my routine, where she does this thing where she shakes the body parts, right? And how important it is to get the things moving. She does the hands, the feet, all the things. And it's like I'm getting that type of energy. So it's like you have something in you, Scorpio, most likely that's building, and it's stagnant, it's weighing heavy on you. And it's like you almost have this energy like you just want to shake it out. It could be very possible that this is the week that, like, whatever that is, is released. Oh, sweet. Well, that's good to know, Miss O. All right, let's timestamp 3144. I like them 4s. Scorpio, this is going to be for October 29th through November 4th. October 29th through November 4th. So I picked up on a little heavy, stagnant energy. I definitely got the message from Spirit. You need to go outside and just kind of shake it out, shake it off. Something heavy is definitely, it's like it's sticking to you, Scorpio. I think you're giving it more power than it deserves, whatever it is. I'm also hearing some of you could be feeling triggered, and the triggers are definitely lessons. They're opportunities. This is not my fun. This happens to me all the time, Scorpio. It's not my favorite. Like I feel triggered, and Spirit will be like, oh, you need to see this as an opportunity to learn and grow and overcome this thing that triggers you. And it's like, And I'm going to say for Scorpio, I'm picking up a little sarcastic type of energy. All right, that's it. Let's jump into it. I'm going to use the numinous. So let's see, what is the astrology? How is the astrology affecting you? So the numinous is the first one to come out. So there's definitely some astrology that's affecting you, but it's a mystery, like you don't understand what it is. We have ascendant Taurus, and the sun also came out. The sun is going to be, find out where your sun's, where is the sun placed on your chart? And then of course, Scorpio, I could be talking to Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising. Mostly that's people that watch Scorpio, right? And you could be dealing with a Taurus energy. Pretty interesting. Taurus energy, it says bombshell on the card. It's more of like, I get like lady boss type of energy with Taurus, with this Taurus, right? could be like divine feminine taking their power back. So it says the unknown, ESP, psychic abilities, cosmos. I feel like this is just confirmation, Scorpio, that the astrology is going to impact you. And I definitely picked up this energy like when I was getting ready. It was like decision making time. So it's like it's time to make a decision about something. I feel like it's possible you've already made the decision. I do feel like whatever the decision is, it's something that's really important. It could be like life changing or life altering. But it's like now it's not for Scorpio, it's not necessarily about decision making time, but it's about honoring the decision you've made, sticking with the decision you've made. Patience is coming out for challenge or obstacle for Scorpio. Again, this I do see that clock, so this could have something to do with divine timing. I also see the 7, so there definitely could be like some sort of karmic cycle coming to an end. 18, 1 and 8 is 9, but 8 minus 1 is 7. There's definitely like something coming to a completion, to a closure. Anxiety is lesson learned, and then healer of the ages comes out for the outcome. So it does say that this being comes down and brings you massive healing. On the bottom, door to value, whatever this healing is that you're going through, you've waited for it for a long time. It is a divine timing type of situation. And I do feel like somehow it does bring you some sort of value. I think you've been closed off to abundance of any kind, really. And it is because of whatever this thing is you've been waiting to figure out how to heal, right? How to fix it, how to take care of it, how to release it. For some of you, it's like how to get it off of you. Like I got this energy, like I just want to shake it off, right? And I don't mean like that song. Anxiety, lesson learned, Scorpio, says that you're worried about something, and you could be worried about something that hasn't even happened yet. It talks about how there's this storm outside her window, and she's worried about it, but she doesn't even know if the storm is coming or going. All right, let's look at it. The numinous. Judgment and 3 of Swords comes out. That's you, Scorpio. It could be about a health situation. It could be about following purpose. You're definitely having to heal something in that situation, though. The mystery is the broken heart kept you from fixing something, healing something. Maybe you didn't think you deserved something like that. All right, we have 3 of Wands coming out. The Lovers coming out. The Hermit, again, came out for Cancer. We have the 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, the Fool, some Aries energy there. We have the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands. We have the Tower. We will pull extra and find out why the Tower. On the bottom, we have the Devil. Some powerful energy here, Scorpio. You started out very powerful with Judgment. The Lovers was the next major arcana to come out. I'm most likely talking to a Scorpio on the twin flame journey. And then Virgo, the Hermit, and the Tower, and the Fool. All 3 coming out for the outcome. And I want you to see that this is spirit, Scorpio. These are all, remember, major arcana are spirit energy. What does that look like? Something is going to be healed, fixed. put back together. Look at all the fire energy. Look at all the wand energy. Wow. Which then makes me wonder, like, are you dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? I know we all have the Hermit here, but I'm getting a lot of fire energy. The Capricorn, the Devil card, it is going to be breaking away from toxicity, something that's unhealthy. All right, let's start breaking it down. So the Patience card, you have Three of Wands here. Three of Wands, you've been waiting for something for a really long time. It talks about waiting for your ships to come in, but I picked Rider Waite. This is the cards that everyone's really familiar with. And those ships are these tiny little dots out in this little weird sand ocean out in the middle of nowhere. And it's like, yeah, your ships are coming in, but they're taking forever. Nine of Wands is here. There is this energy of stepping away from something, looking at something from a different perspective. I think you're waiting for something and Spirit's telling you that you need to stop waiting for whatever that thing is. Over here, like the energy of like what you're waiting for, I think is something challenging. Like you think it's going to be more than what it is, okay? And you have Gemini here. So Gemini energy is this energy. Remember, it's the lovers. This is about choosing to love and heal yourself. It's very possible that I'm talking to a Scorpio on a twin journey, and this is about your masculine and your feminine energy, definitely. But for the most part, this is going to be internal. This is about you choosing you. You're anxious that you either didn't choose yourself fast enough, like you waited too long for something. And I just want to say it's anxiety. It's like it's not even true. It's just what you're telling yourself. You think it's too late for something, or you think that you waited too long for something. Four of Wands tells me that the foundation you've built, the time this has taken, like there was a reason for it. Eight of Wands says the change is coming. It's coming in quickly. So this period of having to wait was your challenge or obstacle. That period is over. Change is definitely coming in quickly, but it's coming in as this tower moment. So what is that? All right, so the Hermit in the spiritual healing card, which is the outcome. Remember, healer of the ages. This being comes down and brings you this great being, this big, massive healing, right? And we have the Hermit coming out. So it's definitely very spiritual. I do feel like it gives you this renewed sense with the Fool, but there is some shock, surprise, awe. Something is unexpected. I don't normally pull extra for the Tower, but it's my Scorpio friends, and I can't just leave it. But guys, there's no bad cards. There's no bad cards. There's no bad energy. Remember, it just means that you're surprised. You didn't see it coming. The Tower does say there was an obstacle in your way, and Spirit has to come in to help you remove it. Two of Swords. The obstacle wasn't letting you move. It wasn't letting you go anywhere. You felt stuck. Literally not able to move. I do see the moon on there, so there is this energy of like you get a new opportunity. I just want to mention Scorpio. We came into Scorpio season yesterday, right? Yesterday was the first day of Scorpio season, so happy birthday, Scorpios. But also too, it's like this energy of I lost it. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy, the Hermit, again, it's definitely going within. It's definitely spiritual. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. We started Scorpio season. Today is the 24th. The total, the lunar eclipse is on the 28th. That's what I was going to say. So that eclipse is going to show you something. It's going to bring a light to something that you haven't been able to see. You haven't been able to see how it's kept you stuck, how it's kept you from being able to move forward. I feel like Spirit, the Tower, comes in and like helps you, assists you, and removes that obstacle for you. So many major arcana that it's clear Spirit steps in this week. So much fire energy that it's clear that whatever happens, happens quickly. Begin now. Take your first step. Look at that. Begin now. Take your first step. This is definitely hitting home for me. I feel like, especially Miss Tina. Y'all know my friend Miss Tina. She was in here earlier. I'm sure she's. I don't know. Sometimes she don't make it to Scorpio. But you know, we've been talking about knee surgery. So I mean, how interesting. Take your first step, right? It is right around the corner. I know she's super nervous about it. So send her some love vibes. I know she's so nervous, but I know that it's one of those things that it's like when she does it, it's going to be this energy of like, man, I wish I'd have done this sooner. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes we fear things and we hold back and we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't do it when we should. And the synchronicities, I have to tell you, Scorpio, just because we're talking about it now. She was telling me there were synchronicities, like her doctor's name is very it's a big synchronicity in her own journey, her personal journey. But then there's a robot that helps do her knee surgery, and you wouldn't believe it, but guess what the robot's name is? The robot's name is Rosa. I know, right? How interesting. I'm just saying, I think it's going to go just fine, and I'm so excited about this Rosa robot surgery. I know she's not, but look at this. The miracles card comes out. I feel like it was a big synchronicity from Spirit, just to let her know it's okay, right? Expect the wanderess to emerge. I always get that, like, make a wish type of energy with that card. And grace and gratitude, through gratitude, joy expands. I feel like you've not been able to experience a lot of joy lately, Scorpio. I feel like you've really been struggling, having to push through some big moments. I think the tower is good energy. I think it's surprising to you because you finally get unstuck. You can finally move forward. You can finally take this first step. And yes, clearly there's a lot of spirit influenced energy here, but it's like it's assisted energy. It's not like challenging energy. Stay focused, hold the course is on the bottom. All right, let's close it out for Scorpio. Moonology Oracle, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. What do you need to release? Look, hold your vision. Let me look, two different cards. Hold the course, hold your vision. Something definitely could try to cause you a little anxiety. There it is. Look at that. It's time to release negativity. It's full moon in Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we have Pisces next. I don't know, guys. I really just have that feeling like it's going to be one of those things where she's going to do it, and then she's going to feel better, and she's going to be able to move around better, and she's going to be like, oh my gosh, should have done this sooner. From what I understand, the Rosa robot is very new, so I mean, maybe she shouldn't have done it too much sooner, right? I just felt like what a big synchronicity. And she asked me, she said, does that mean it's not gonna hurt? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's me, right? Rosa, like it's definitely it's gonna sting. But it's gonna get fixed, and then you're gonna be all better, and we're never gonna have to worry about it again. All right, Pisces. Let's do 49 even. Pisces, this is going to be for the week of October 29th through November 4th. So this is the week after that Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. going to be on the 28th of October. So we're looking at the week of the 29th through the 4th. I picked up the energy right away, like the moment I said Pisces. So I feel like there's something being shown to you this week, or this is the week after the eclipse. So it's like maybe this is the like how you respond to what was shown to you during the eclipse. Yep, there we go. Mercury comes out, communication, words, thoughts, information. I feel like it is communication. I feel like there wasn't any communication, and now suddenly there's a lot of communication. Gemini is here. I could be talking to a Pisces on the twin journey, and the communication comes in with the twin. But the butterfly definitely sticks out to me. It's like there's a lot of communication, from no communication to a lot of communication. All right. Somebody's reasoning or purpose for the communication could have been shown to you during the eclipse, during that moon. All right. Challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle for Pisces, please. Look at that. Big confirmation. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. That's your throat chakra. 39. And I just want to say, throat chakra could be speaking or listening. That lesson learned. Rest and rejuvenation comes out. I've seen this card when I was shuffling, and I was talking about how there'd been no communication. I feel like this is the energy that you have been in, and that's why it's here, as in lesson learned. Maybe you've only been communicating with this person in the 5D telepathically. Door to personal healing and happiness comes out. 39, 19, 34. 391934. Door to personal healing and happiness. I feel like Pisces, I want to say that you go through the threshold. I really do. But I feel like you're standing here. At the end of this week, you're still standing here trying to decide whether you're ready to go through this door or not. I think you're questioning whether you should go through the door or not because you waited for so long for some other situation. Most likely this communication. This could be why you waited so long. Pisces, I feel the energy is heavy, slow. It's not really moving. So it's like you heard everything I said just now, and you're in a little bit of disbelief. Something feels heavy. Let's look at that communication for energy of the week. Mercury is making some big moves. It is one of the planets up there making the stormy weather in the cosmos. All right, so several cards came out. Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. This is going to go here. All right, so this energy, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the 5 of Swords, there's definitely this energy. I don't think Ace of Pentacles is, this is a little bit of reversal energy. So it's like, this is about a new beginning, but it's like the beginning is, it's about an ending. It's about an ending. The Hierophant is here. It could be Taurus energy. This could be someone that you're in a, like this could be like marriage type of energy, partnership type of energy. 5 of Swords talks about disagreements, battles, arguments. It does say, Pisces, that you come out on top of the situation, but here's what I'm going to say, Pisces. The 5 of Swords is supposed to be considered a victory card. I have never seen the 5 of Swords as a victory, but in my studying of tarot, I definitely came across that several times where like people would tell me this 5 of Swords, this is you won, you're on top of the mountain. But look at the cost. The cost is steep with the 5 of Swords. So Tower again, and the King of Pentacles. Tower came out for Scorpio. For Scorpio, it was this energy of you had an obstacle in your way and spirit had to remove it. I do feel like this is the same for Pisces, but the obstacle has something to do with communication. Either you didn't communicate something or they didn't communicate something. It could be someone you have up on a pedestal with that King of Pentacles there. But the Tower is telling me that, like, in order for you to be able to move towards your future, this obstacle has to be removed. And I'm not saying that Spirit's going to come in and like remove a person out of your life. The obstacle could have been that you had no communication with this person, and Spirit brings you an opportunity to have new communication, to say what it is that needs to be said to this person. I feel like you've been in this energy and you haven't really been speaking out or speaking up. Have the Four of Pentacles coming out. I think like that's big confirmation there, Pisces. You're holding on to something very tightly and you're not wanting to let it go. The Hermit comes out, Virgo energy. I feel like that's a little bit of fear. You're scared to let it go. It could have something to do with your spiritual awakening. Eight of Swords tells me this energy is keeping you restricted. That's why this Tower is here. That's why Spirit has to step in, because you've been holding on to this one thing that's keeping you in this energy. All right, let's see why I felt like you don't go through. It's like you're standing here at the end of the week trying to decide whether you want to go through this door to personal healing and happiness. Queen of Wands comes out, Four of Swords comes out, and the King of Wands comes out. The Six of Wands is on the Victory. Thank you, Spirit. Big confirmation. You go through the door to personal healing and happiness. Queen of Wands says it's going to take you some time to gain your confidence. There's something about your abilities here also. I always see that black cat, and I always get like this has something to do with your spiritual powers, especially in the regular Rider-Waite. The Four of Swords tells me it's brought you some sort of challenge. You had to heal from some sort of situation, but it's very possible that you're now seeing this as a it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I just recently learned the Four of Swords was a blessing. And then we have King of Wands. So we have a power couple here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is about your capabilities. This is about having confidence. This is about showing kindness. But also, too, it's like understanding that all of this was a blessing. Whatever happened with the situation was for the greater good, right? I feel like right now, Pisces, you don't necessarily see it that way or understand how it can be that way. But I feel like at the end of this week, when you go through this door to personal healing and happiness, then you're able to see how this situation made you so much more confident in your abilities. Not only more confident, but you're less scared now, Pisces. I feel like I'm talking to a Pisces. That fear could have definitely kept you very restricted. All right, let's pull some guidance out for Pisces. Unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. I always get this energy with this card like we're in a new place and everything seems really bare and we're like, man, where'd all my stuff go, right? It's that type of energy. View from above, get the big picture. So there is like a bigger reason for all of it happening, and I felt that also, Pisces. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. I do feel like you're going to start taking a new journey, and I do hear the words the road less traveled, the road less traveled. All right, Pisces, let's close it out. Moonology Oracle, we have a time to give rather than take. It's new moon in Virgo. And have faith in your dreams. It's the waxing crescent moon. That a time to give rather than take, that's more about like self-healing type of energy. So I feel like Spirit's asking you to fill your cup. It's like you need to give back to yourself whatever you've been giving to others. All right, last one. And I want to mention this because I definitely feel like there was this energy, like there was fear that especially if I'm talking to someone who's in a marriage. It's like there was fear that something was breaking up or going away. And I feel like spirit was trying to tell me not to have fear in that energy. It's not about the energy breaking up or going away. It's about the disagreements coming to an end. A new romantic cycle begins. It's new moon in Libra. All right, on the bottom, nothing is yet set in stone. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Pisces. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those good things. And that's it, guys. That's going to be your water signs for the week of October 29th through November 4th. All right, so we have fire and water posted now. Astrology, fire, and water. Guys, if you missed any of those, you can find them over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. I'm going to clean up, guys. This is that time. If anyone has a yes or no question they want to ask me, now is the time before I wrap it up. I had somebody ask me the other day, they're like, why do you wrap it up so quick at the end? Because it's like I just now got back. I was like at the end of it, you know what I mean? Like after it's all said and done, and it's like I wanna watch it too, right? But yeah, Spirit did tell me to open these up, especially when we get new twin energy. A lot of times we're all here for a reason, guys, for a reason. There was something very special that caused my spiritual awakening, and most likely something very special that caused your spiritual awakening. And that's why you follow me, and that's why my messages pull at your heartstrings, right? But if you guys notice, and I'm sure you have, the ones that have been with me for a while now, we definitely tend to get those new on the journey, new, wondering why they met this person, wondering why they're experiencing these weird experiences, right? And most people that are having this particular type of awakening, it's like they probably most likely were not very spiritual people before all this happened, right? So it's definitely like part of my purpose, just to show others that they're not alone. Like there's so many of us that have went through this journey. I'm not going to go on the whole theory of the 144,000. I don't know. One day I'll ask Jesus, but it's not going to be today, right? But I do know that there's just thousands and thousands and thousands, and it feels like we've been on this journey and learning about this since the beginning of time, right? So yeah, I just like to leave those open for when that type of situation happens. But thank you guys so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. Diana, thank you so very much for hanging out and helping me with the chat. I definitely struggled to see the comments today. I missed my laptop, guys. I missed my laptop. Okay, so Miss L wants to know, I'd be okay for my appointment tomorrow. Will I be okay for my appointment tomorrow? All right, let's pull a little tarot for Miss Al. All right, so Miss L, your appointment has something to do, King of Cups energy, divine masculine, counselor, mentor, therapist. This is someone who you trust, maybe someone who you're trusting with your feelings or how you feel about something. I feel like it is going to help you bring some sort of completion to something that's been exhausting, right? You may see it as something that's challenging, but remember, it's a victory. So the answer is yes, Miss L, yes. All right, guys, wrapping it up. I'll see everyone tomorrow night. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., we have Earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Thursday, I'll do Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, I hope to see everyone tomorrow night for the Earth signs. Thank you so much for coming in, and I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, everyone.